Number 1. As opposed to wide belief, the human body doesn't age like a candle slowly melting. It ages like an avalanche. In 2024, Stanford researchers found something shocking. Aging doesn't creep. It slams into us at specific moments in life. Around age 44 and again at 60, your body undergoes massive coordinated shifts. Thousands of molecules like proteins, metabolites, even your gut microbes change in synchrony, like the flip of a genetic switch. Dr. Michael Snyder, one of the study's lead authors, called them aging avalanches. And if you have ever felt like your body changed overnight in your 40s or 60s, this is why. These transitions affect everything: your metabolism, immune system, even how your body breaks down caffeine. And no, it's not your imagination. You really can feel different from one year to the next. But here is the twist: if we can identify these molecular storms in advance, we might one day learn to prevent them from triggering diseases like diabetes or Alzheimer's. And that's just the beginning. Number 2. In that same year 2024, researchers uncovered a mysterious protein that might be a master key to longevity itself. It's called OSER1, a quiet overlooked gene that's now linked to lifespan across multiple species from fruit flies to worms to humans. Scientists at the University of Copenhagen published this in Nature Communications. They overexpressed OSER1 in worms and flies, and their lifespan extended significantly. Remove it and their lives got cut short. It turns out OSER1 controls how well cells respond to oxidative stress, one of the key drivers of aging. Even more fascinating, it's present in humans, right now in you, in me, and everyone around us. If future drugs can activate this gene, we might trigger built-in defenses that slow aging at the cellular level, like flipping a genetic light switch from decay to protection. Number 3. But what if aging wasn't just slowed down? What if it could reverse? In early 2025, a team of researchers conducted a wild experiment with psilocybin, the compound found in magic mushrooms. They gave tiny doses to elderly mice, and not only did those mice live longer, they actually regrew their black hair. No joke, their grey fur turned back to its original color. Published in NPJ Aging, this study found psilocybin treated mice lived 30% longer than untreated mice. Their cells showed less DNA damage, stronger telomeres, and youthful energy markers. And the reason? Psilocybin boosted levels of a longevity enzyme called SIRT1, which also gets activated during fasting or cold exposure. Of course, we are far from using psychedelics as anti-aging drugs in humans, but trials are underway. Imagine one day taking a microdose not just for mental health, but to rejuvenate your cells. Number 4. Now here is something truly wild. People who live past 100, they don't just get lucky, they run on a different immune system more. A 2023 study in Lancet eBiomedicine from Boston University and Tufts analyzed the blood of centenarians. They found a completely unique immune cell profile. Not just stronger, but more experienced. Their immune cells had been battle tested, adapted over decades to resist viruses, inflammation, and even aging itself. And this wasn't just about genetics, it was a learned resilience, likely built through lifelong exposure and recovery. We may one day mimic this centenarian more using stem cells, gene editing, or immune boosting drugs. But for now, it teaches us that the way we live shapes how we age. Things like sleep, movement, exposure to the natural world, this may be training your future immune army more than you think. Number 5. But aging doesn't just happen at one speed. Different organs run on different clocks. Take breast tissue. According to a study in breast cancer research and treatment, it can age up to 11 years faster than the rest of woman's body. Meanwhile, certain regions of the brain like the prefrontal cortex can actually get thicker with age. Thicker, not thinner. This region is tied to decision making and wisdom, which may explain why many elders become sharper in judgment even as memory fades. So the next time someone says you are getting older, remember, parts of you might be getting better, and science is starting to ask, Can we slow down the fast aging tissues and speed up the slow aging ones? And that's the frontier. Number 6. Now let's take a deep breath and swim beneath the Arctic ice. This creature may be the oldest living vertebrate on Earth. A Greenland shark was recently dated to be 390 years old. That means it was already an adult when the United States was founded. These sharks grow slowly, about 1 centimeter per year. They don't even reach maturity until they are 150. Their metabolism is so slow, their aging is almost frozen in time. Scientists at NOAA, that is National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, and the University of Copenhagen are identifying their DNA, hoping to uncover how their cells resist damage for centuries. No, we won't live 400 years, but the Greenland shark shows us that the nature knows how to resist time, and that knowledge might be hidden in cold, dark ocean. Number 7. And finally, what if you could literally start over? There is a jellyfish called Turritopsis dohrnii. When injured or stressed, it does something miraculous. It turns back into a baby. Literally, it digests its adult body and becomes a juvenile again over and over. This isn't a fantasy, it's called trans differentiation and it's real. In 2022, researchers sequenced the jellyfish genome and found special genes for DNA repair and telomere regeneration. Inspired by these, companies like Altos Labs, backed by Jeff Bezos with a $3 billion investment, are working to reset human cells. Their approach uses gene therapy to rewind cells to a more youthful state without erasing identity. We are not there yet, but the immortal jellyfish has become the blueprint for age reversal science. And maybe one day you will have the choice to age like a jellyfish, looping back, rejuvenated. Aging isn't just decay, it's a symphony, sometimes chaotic, sometimes brilliant. And now we are beginning to understand its rhythm. If you found this journey fascinating, hit that like button and consider subscribing. We are just getting started because the future of aging isn't just about living longer, it's about living better, brighter, and beyond what we ever thought possible. I will see you in the next one.